Hello. So today's video, I just got off a call with someone and they've inspired me to talk about this. I want to talk to you about triggers. Okay, so my name's Ahimsa Grace and I'm a spiritual coach and I'm here to guide people through their ascension journey. So the thing that we commonly call triggers are things that people say or people do that bring about a reaction in us that feels not good. So when someone says something, we feel fear or panic, we feel insecure, we feel guilty. And what they've said isn't actually necessarily a bad thing. So they may say, I can't meet you for lunch today. And that might trigger an abandonment wound in you, and it starts to make you feel anxious and you worry about what you could have done. Maybe you've said something to upset them, as a really basic example. Again, like if you're in a relationship with someone you feel is narcissistic, then this advice may not be for you, because they can play around with the way we think. This is something that's very simple, very basic. When we are triggered by something that is mundane. Did you know that that's your problem and not theirs? I hear people talk about being triggered as if the person that triggered them has done a bad thing. Whereas actually, if you are being triggered, there is an invitation there for you to heal, because otherwise people are going to keep on triggering you. Really easy example. Let's say you've got a wound on your arm, an open wound. Yeah. When that heals, it won't hurt when someone touches it. Just because someone strokes your arm, unknowingly, they don't see the wound there, they're just stroking your arm. And there's a trigger there, there's a wound there, and you say, ow, that hurts. Okay. And yeah, they're going to do it over and over again, perhaps, because what they're doing is a very natural thing. It's not like they're poking your wound all the time. They're just living their lives and expressing themselves and cancelling dinner dates because, their child's got a cold or something. So that's a very basic example of what a trigger is. So rather than saying, you triggered me, you need to stop that behavior, you need to not do this, you need to not do that, and controlling the way other people behave, it's an invitation for us to do the work ourselves. Okay. So what can you do? The first thing that you can do is you can put in a boundary, and you can say to your loved one, you know what, I've got a trigger there, I've got a wound there. Can you, do it differently for a little while I heal myself? Or if someone does it all the time and they don't care about your feelings, maybe just delay seeing them for a little while until you've healed your wound. It's your wound, it's your problem. You can't expect people to tiptoe around you for the rest of your life because there's this wound. It's an invitation for you to heal yourself and become more happy, more complete, more whole, more at peace in life. Okay, so the first step is you may need to put some boundaries down temporarily while you heal yourself. Step 2, start to witness yourself. Witness yourself in situations that trigger you. What thoughts are there? What beliefs are there? What habits are there? What behaviours are there when it comes to, let's keep on with this trigger of someone cancelling their dinner date, So someone cancels, you start to witness, what am I thinking? What memories are coming? What images are coming in my subconscious mind that I wouldn't normally notice? Just become aware. Allow yourself to step back and observe the situation for what it is, as a bird's eye view. So this person has done something and you feel this. What thoughts are happening? What habits are you falling into? Or how are you distracting yourself? Just observe what you do. And then journal on it. Journal on the emotions that come, journal on the memories, journal on the thoughts, journal on the images. Anything that comes to you, you can note it down in a notebook and wait till that evening and do some journaling and find out. So when somebody cancels my dinner date, I feel like this, I get these memories, I'm going to journal on that and find out what it's all about. And you're going to get to the root of it, okay? So when you get to the root of it, so boundaries, witness, journal, release it. Release that anger or that sad or that grief or that pain, whatever it is, get it out your body. Earth, air, fire, water. You can get them energy out of your body. You can cry, you can talk, do some more journaling. You can ground yourself, get into nature, lie on the grass, go into the woods. Get this energy out of your body and start to heal through different healing practices. There's plenty of them, through forgiveness, through visualization. Whatever it is for you, you can heal this wound, when somebody abandoned you, perhaps, and that's where the wound comes from. You can heal that and you can forgive them and you can move forward. Another great step 5, is sharing community. Share in circles, share with like-minded people, have like a trigger buddy, you're both healing together, and you can do a little voice note to them and just share where you are, and you can return the favor for them. And then the last step, you may need to do a little bit of rewiring with the subconscious through affirmation, through hypnotherapy, through microdosing. You can start to change the way that you think. So if you get down to it and it's a really deep abandonment wound, and there's fear under there, you can start to change the way you think. And an affirmation, people would normally say an affirmation is, I am safe. But you may say, I am safe, maybe even in mirror work, which is great. But your subconscious mind is going, nah, I don't believe that. So you can change that affirmation to, I am willing to believe I am safe. Subconscious can't say anything to that. You are willing to believe it. And you can keep saying that until you start to feel more safe. You can do meditations on the root chakra. You can do some yoga. There's all sorts of different techniques you can use, meditations like Vipassana, to help you rewire your subconscious, okay? So if someone is triggering you, that's not an invitation for you to control their behavior. It's an invitation for you to heal yourself. So step 1, you may need to put boundaries in to protect yourself from this trigger temporarily. Number 2, start to witness yourself. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you believing? What habits are you in? What behaviors are you in? Start to witness yourself when this comes up. 3, journal on what you've been witnessing. So take notes as you witness, and then in the evening or the morning, journal about it and find the root. Step 4, release it. Release that energy from your body, release the anger or the sad, and start to heal it through visualizations and through forgiveness work. Step 5, sharing community. Sharing is really powerful. You can join a women's circle or something similar. And step 6, change your brain. It's all programs. It's all stuff that's been programmed in to keep us safe. It doesn't have to be this way. So start to make those changes to the way that you think, through affirmations, through hypnotherapy, through microdosing, so that you can start to, instead of coming from a place of fear, coming from a place of trust and love and joy, and you'll be able to enjoy your life even more fully. So that's 6 steps. Your trigger is yours and yours alone. And through these steps, you're going to be able to start healing them so that people can cancel their dinner plans on you. And you'll be like, oh, that's okay. I'm just going to call out for pizza. So I hope that helps. If it does, or if you've got any comments, you can comment below. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I post most days. It's been beautiful to connect with you. I look forward to seeing you again soon. So much love.